Nothing yet.
Need any type of like dispatch or anything?
Yeah, you can team up with Ron.
Not at the moment.
Well, yeah. Um, the live stream should be going on right now. See it?
It's covering the camera.
Did the 1941 Victor train ever leave Gun Hill Road?
Oh, this is 1940. Is that message for me?
No, for the 1941.
1941 calling in. 1941 calling in.
That's a copy? Are you proceeding out of Gun Hill Road?
10-4.
That's a copy. Change the time to 1948. Proceeding on signal. Check back at Bedford Park.
Change my name to
1948.
How
10-4.
Sorry about that. How this is the 1940 at Fordham Plaza. Is that a copy?
That's a copy. Give me a call back at Fremont Avenue.
1956 is doing a PA check.
1956, line of clear.
That's a
Got it. Oh, you want to put it on. Street. Coming to RCC.
RCC. This is the 1941.
That's a copy. What's your operating mode?
Operating motor R32. Car number head motor 3440. South motor 93904. That copy?
That's a copy. 1948 Jet the Train 192 Grand Concourse. What's your operating motor?
operating mode is an R38.
Car number?
The car number is 428. Is that a copy?
That's a copy.
10-4.
This is 2006 to Bronx Tower. Come in.
That's a copy.
I'm currently experiencing brake problems on my R110B, car number 3008. Might be delayed a bit.
If we don't get it done by 2100, we'll have another train car for you.
Copy that.
This is the 1951. Station.
1951 Victor 149 Grand Concourse. What's your operating motor?
Using the 32
Car number?
3559.
That's a copy. You have clearance to Bedford Park Boulevard. When you get to Bedford Park Boulevard, you can call back.
That's a copy. I'm here.
Six according to the station report. That is copy 1956 149th Street. What's your operating number? Operator is R16 with train number 8943. That's the copy.
Tower, this is 1940 approaching Fremont Avenue. Is that a copy?
That is a copy. When you get to 161st Street, you better call back.
That's a copy.
Bronx Tower. Come in, Bronx Tower.
Who's calling the RCC?
2006. I'm doing the new technology program.
That's a copy.
This is a 1951. What I call you back at? What station?
1951 Victor to 149th Street. You're going to call me back at Bedford Park Boulevard.
Copy.
1956. 1956 to Bronx Tower.
1948 calling in at Bedford Park Boulevard.
1948 149th Street Grand Concourse. You're going to call me back at Fordham Plaza. Is that a copy?
10-4.
What?
Bronx Tower, can I please request location check of 1951?
You cannot request an location check. You're an operator.
To stay on the RCC.
Just as
This is just TSS calling in for a radio check.
repeat that again.
This is TSS calling in for a radio check.
Radio check is loud and clear.
That's a copy. Thank you.
Nothing for 6 to Bronx Tower. I won't be delayed. That's enough. 2001. Coming to RCC.
2001.
You're going to switch time. Can you proceed on signal now?
Copy that.
Okay, change your time to 1956.
1951, that said Park.
That is a copy, but it's kept back at Fordham Plaza.
Copy. Thank you.
Twenty oh six speed train to 149th Street coming to RCC. To go check back at Fordham Plaza.
User entered your channel. User in your channel timed out.
That copy burns now.
Dispatch 1948 calling back at King as Fordham Plaza. Is it a copy?
1948, 149th Street Grand Conquest. That is a copy. You're going to check back at Tremont Avenue.
24, that's a copy. Dispatch 1948 calling back again. I have disorderly passengers that are holding the door.
That is a copy. If they keep on holding the door, you're going to have TSS Lucky Dude come in.
24, they close the door.
That's a copy.
24.
This is 2201 the Bronx Tower. I don't have the destination signs for the current route. Should I just make manual announcement?
That's a copy. Just make manual announcements 149th Street.
All right.
Victory trains terminate at 149th Street Grand Concourse. Please notify the customers that the shuttle buses between 149th Street and 125th Street.
10-4.
That's all.
Copy. Tower, this is 1940 and 161st Street. Is that a copy?
That is your copy. You check back at the last stop on 149th Street.
That's a copy.
This is 2201 to Bronx Tower. I have a passenger with disorderly conduct who is cursing out the passengers in the train.
We're gonna have to we're gonna see what's going to happen, and then I'm gonna have the police officers down there.
1956, Bedford Park Boulevard.
That is a copy. Check back at the Fordham Plaza.
Now should I just continue forward until this thing does something? Right. I can let this one just take it from there.
2001, are you requesting a CSS?
After TSS Taylor, trouble.
Well, I'm gonna check back with you at the next stop.
So you're not requesting any assistance at this point?
I'm not requesting assistance at this point. Passenger remains under correct.
That is a copy. Check back at the next station and then give me a status report.
10-4.
How did you call for train service supervisor?
We no longer need the TSS. Thank you.
That's got
That is a copy. Your next stop is going to be Tremont Avenue. 1951. Your next stop will be Tremont Avenue.
Bronx Tower. My passenger is now fighting with my conductor. Just outside the station requesting assistance.
Your next stop is Tremont Avenue on the express route. That is a copy. Skipping 184th and 180th Street, and that stop will be Tremont Avenue.
Copy, Kyle. Thank you.
Bronx Tower. Two passengers have joined in the fight. I stopped the next station. Doors are open. Requesting TSS assistance at ASAP.
TSS Batman, TSS Taylor coming to RCC.
Bronx Tower. Should I intervene or should I just remain in my position?
On second floor, we're gonna have NYPD. NYPD is on the scene. They'll be there within the next 2 seconds.
Dispatch 1948. 1948 calling in.
1948 on 149. Go ahead.
I'm at Tremont Avenue. Is that a copy? I got people holding the door still.
That is a copy. Proceed into Claremont. Back in 161st Street.
10-4.
This is a 1940 at 149th Street, Van Concourse. That copy?
That is a copy. Have a good evening.
That copy. One more thing. So I got passengers telling me that this train does not stop at 149th Street. They want to continue to 126th Street. May I depart?
We're gonna have TSS. Gonna have TSS lucky to be able to relay.
That's copy. That's copy. That's copy. You don't want me to do anything. Just go.
No, you just stay at the station. Let TSS lucky to do with the relays.
Thank you. That's copy. That's good.
You too.
1956 Ford Flat.
That is a copy. That's a Tremont Avenue. 1951, you're at Tremont.
1951 is no, not near Tremont. 1950 left the
1951, you're approaching Tremont.
Did you want left Fremont?
That is a copy. When you get to Tremont, you're gonna stop and stay.
Bronx Tower. NYPD requests that I stop and stay at the station since the train is now crime scene. There is blood on the doors and on the seats.
That is a copy.
Dispatch 1948 has a problem. The first car of BR 384028 has slid out the station due to a wheel slip.
What's your location?
My location is at Claremont Parkway. Is that a copy?
That is a copy. We're gonna stop and stay all trains at stations. We're gonna have TSS Lucky Dude deal with the wheel slippage. The wheel slippage.
10-4, that's a copy.
Bronx Tower 2201 is currently experiencing issues.
That is a copy. I got word from the NYPD of what's going on.
Yes, that's one problem. But now the first car of 3008, the doors are now stuck in their open position and they will not close. It seems as if the entire subway car has gone off power. One of the electronic signs are on.
That's a copy. You're going to terminate your train at 207th Street. Due to an NYPD investigation, we are suspending all V train service between Dunhill and 149th Street. That's a copy.
10-4. Do I take my
All
train?
trains that are still between 204th Street and Fremont, correction 149th Street. You can continue on proceeding on Signal.
User
Okay,
entered
21.
your channel.
To the 21C1 at somebody pulling the doors on my train.
1948, 149th Street. Was the problem resolved?
I slid out of the station. One whole car. 4028 is my car number. The whole front car slid out, and half of the second door. The second car, 4029, is a quarter inch out.
There's 2006 VA check. 2006, you're gonna stop and stay. We are having a NYPD investigation, so we're suspending service along the victim line. Okay, so how long? Until we figure out what's going on with the NYPD. Okay, 9-10-4. 2006, stop and stay.
Bronx Tower. It seems as now the entire subway car does not have any power. It seems as if the third rail is not connecting to the rest of the subway car. Have to request TSS to guide me through getting a work train here.
TSS Taylor coming to RCC.
Got the TSS Taylor.
We have a train at 207th Street that's dealing with door issues, dealing with mechanical issues. Can you come down to the station and see what's going on with that train?
That's a copy. That operator mentioned something about a work train. Did he need me in my C-diff crew, or he just need me in person and that's it? Control.
2001, do you require a work train?
Yes, I require a work train because this train is not moving.
That's a copy. Yes, TSS Taylor, we need a work train, a rescue train in the station.
Control, you said 207th Street, 207?
That's a copy.
That's a copy.
Dispatch.
TSS, my train car is currently a R110B set. I'm doing the new technology program for the MTA.
One more thing, Control. Is this on the north or the south end?
This is going towards the south end, 149th Street.
That's a copy. We'll be there in about 5 minutes, Control.
Copy. 1948, 1951, what's the location?
I'm not outside of Tremont, not Tremont,
User in your channel timed out.
station, the station is Devon at.
Outside of Claremont Parkway?
User
I'm outside.
entered your channel.
I'm not in the station, I'm outside. That's a copy house.
That's the copy. You're going to stop and stay for a minute. 1948, we're going to terminate the train. Is that a copy?
10-4. Dispatch. Do I take this train up to layup or do I leave it here?
Take the train to 149th Street.
10-4. That's a copy.
Bronx Tower, should I request the passengers currently on the train leave and wait for the next V train or take shuttle buses?
Inform your passengers that
Due
we
to
met
inconvenience
that we're
of
suspending
the train
services,
slating
so
out
do not
and
take the
the
shuttle bus upstairs or the shuttle bus waiting outside.
investigation, this train will no longer be in service.
10-4.
The next and last stop on the train will be 107th Street. Is that a copy?
10 minutes.
10-4.
There, 2006.
Dispatch 1948 requires that I discharge my passengers at 170th Street. Is that a copy?
That is a copy.
10-4.
This is the 91. I proceed at the investigation. Inside.
That's a copy. Proceeded to Claremont Parkway.
Copy. Thank you.
1956 to 149 Street was your location.
1956 is currently holding inside of 180th Street.
That's a copy. But proceeded to Tremont Avenue and stop and stay.
Copy that.
Brown Sour, I'm going to manually close all the doors on the train using my door opener key set.
That is a copy.
Control coming to TSO stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stop for all passengers. Last stop. This train will no longer be in service. This is the last stop on this train.
2001 was your location. 2001 R110 149 Street was your location.
My location is 207th Street.
That's a copy. The 2001 is at 107th Street.
That's a copy. Control. That train said it's heading towards the south end of this platform. We're approaching 207 from the north end. We just need to know exactly what's where he needs to get dragged or towed to, and if there's any passengers on this train.
TSS, the passengers have been evacuated. We currently have MTA personnel blocking off all access to the doors until I will be able to manually close all of them.
Copy. I'll just try to those passengers on the road yet, or they are on safely on the platform.
They are sitting on the platform. We still have them up for a wheelchair. We're trying to get her out of the train.
That's a copy. So all you guys need help with all you guys need us to push or drag.
We need both. Well, yes. We need
12-1?
No?
Then 2006 is way at Thunder Road.
You were not going to leave. Why are you calling for a 12-1?
That train operator that just shouted out a 12-1, you do not do that because you have a train that has a malfunction and it needs to be taken out of service. The next time that you do that, the tower will remove you. Is that a copy?
Copy.
1956 is currently holding at Tremont Avenue.
Train holding at 207 coming to TSS.
Copy.
Yeah, as we were saying, so you need us to push you from the north or you want us to push you from the south end?
Take us from the south end.
Take that right to the train station. We'll come back to the south end and control.
Control.
One more thing, how many cars does this train have?
8 cars.
Alright, that's a good question. To revert. Just let us know about the change on the train so we can revert our
1948 149 to Grand Concourse. What's your location?
1948, calling back. I am skipping 167th Street at approximately 15 miles per hour and now resuming speed.
That is a copy. 1951 to 149 Street, Grand Concourse. What's your location?
I am at the same spot with not Tremont. I'm a 1.5 door away out of the whole door out.
You're at Claremont Parkway?
I'm at a whole 1.5 car down.
Proceeded to Claremont Parkway.
TSS.
I am at the station.
Okay. Proceed on signal. Proceed on signal.
Got for the train service supervisor.
And they open my doors now.
TSS coming.
Got for TSS.
The wheelchair stop the train. I still have to close the remaining 2 car door sets.
All right. If there's nobody else on that train, you can simply cut out the entire those 2 cars, loading up the rest of the train. We can drag it just as is.
That's 4. We'll do that.
All right, control. One more time. You need us to take us. Excuse me. You need us to take him and his crew and his fleet equipment down to the express track to which station?
At Fordham Plaza.
All right. You want us to just leave them here? Leave them there, and that's it.
Yeah, so just leave them at Fordham Plaza because I have too many trains at the station right now.
That's a copy. We'll let you know when we arrive with the disabled equipment to Fordham Plaza.
All right. I'm
Copy.
waiting on my conductor door. Being ready to couple the train to the board train.
Power coming. I still am at
Okay, that's you're completely in the station.
the front 2 cars out the station. I am.
Okay, did you open up the doors and you let the passengers in?
No, I didn't open the door.
Just proceed on signal. Bypass that station.
Copy.
Dispatch 1948, requiring that I may depart 149 for the next layup track to make space for other trains.
That's a copy of the TSS is going to take your train to the relay.
10-4. 10-4.
Bronx Tower. I have no idea what we're going to do because the NYPD requests that I leave the door open so that they can take pictures of the crime scene, and TSS is currently on their way, so I'm stuck.
$19.56 to Washington. We're still looking at Tremont. I think we're to Tremont. Copy that.
This is 1951. Where's my location to call you back at?
161st.
TSS location, sir?
What's wrong?
Yeah, we are getting about the line of conversation. That's it. And then make it to the express track out of Fremont.
That's the copy. When you get to 197th Street, give me a call back.
That's good.
20. $20.06, you're going to jump to Fordham Plaza.
That's important.
Let me know when you get to Fordham Plaza. Let me know when you jump to Fordham Plaza.
You want me to jump or drive there?
Jump. Just go to your Openbve. Once you jump there, proceed on signal and just call me back at Tremont Avenue. Copy?
Train 12-1 to TSS.